just got done listening to a fantastic podcast episode hosted by Tim Ferriss interviewing Bill Burr. Bill talked about how he had to learn his stage presence, how he had to learn his confidence, which is a bit surprising because if you've ever seen Bill Burr perform, you do not think of someone who is timid or as meek or as shy. He's very opinionated, very strongly vocal about the things that he likes, somewhat aggressive in some ways of his delivery. And so the fact that he had to learn that skill means that many of us, fellow introverts, etc., can also learn the skill. At the end of the interview, they were asking advice you would put on a billboard, and he started talking about this idea that so many people get so anxious and worried about things that end up never happening. It's like ultimately everything is going to be fine. And even if everything isn't going to be fine, isn't it better to assume that it's going to be fine until it's not fine anymore, and then you deal with it, what happens? That doesn't mean you don't prepare, doesn't mean that you don't plan, but the anxiety that comes with worrying about all these things that are going to happen is almost better suited to say, okay, can I develop a skill set, such as improvisation, to know that I will adapt to whatever situation comes my way? I think improv can give that to you. I think it's a benefit that we as stand-up comedians have, is because we know that if something doesn't work out or if things doesn't go according to plan, it's probably going to be a stand-up story a little bit later. Keeping that in mind is that just assume everything is going to be fine until it isn't, and don't worry about it until it's not.